This is the Boots 110 teleflash camera that I picked up from a car boot sale for a couple of quid a week or so ago. I don't know if you can make out the prices on here. It was £19.99p when it was new. When it was new, I know because inside there's the receipt from its original purchase, and it was purchased on the 17th of February 1986. That would mean, if you applied inflation, this camera would have been the equivalent of about £85 in today's money. Inside the box, I was actually quite excited, but I found this was an empty box, but I quite like it anyway. As you can see, it says the film size, it says the speed, which is ASA or ISO 200, and it was 24 exposures. The film in these cameras is really simple to load. You just take the flat back like this and drop the cartridge in. You can't put it the wrong way round. It's really that simple. And we're ready to go. I need to wind on the camera with this lever at the bottom and fire the camera with the red button on the top. As you can see, the battery is fully charged. I'm on flash mode. Job's a good one. This has two aperture settings, which is for cloudy days or sunny days. If I go back to the flash indicator is on, the flash distance scale is on the back of the camera. This will go from 5 to 10 feet ish. Not brilliant, but usable. The only other feature that you're going to see on this camera that you can alter is this slider here. Normal is about, well, call it like 35mm equivalent, and telephoto is about 80 to 100mm equivalent. And that's really as simple as it gets. Wind it forward, press the button. Wind it forward, press the button. When you get to the end of the film, you just take the cartridge out. You don't have to rewind, and then you send the cartridge off to be processed. Films are available still, and I'll come back to that in a minute. As I've said, this is a 110 cartridge based film format. This was introduced by Kodak in 1972. So by the time this camera was sold in 1986, it was very well established. 110 film is essentially a miniaturized version of Kodak's earlier 126 film format. Each frame is 13 by 17 centimeters, and it has one registration hold, so I'll pull it along. Cartridges came with 12, 20 or 24 frames. The film is fully housed inside the plastic cassette, and the film is paper backed, just like sort of a 120 roll film. As I said, it doesn't need to be rewound. It can go straight off to the processors when you have finished the film. The film was readily available up until 2009. So it went from 1972 to 2009 when Fuji ended production. However, Lomography recommenced film production in 2011, and you can currently get black and white or colour negative or colour slide films for this camera. In the UK, they are available from the company Analog Wonderland. It's not cheap, and you're looking at, well, probably about 50p a shot without the processing fees. So this is a very niche market, and I'm not sure why anyone would do that. However, if you want to do it, Analog Wonderland are based in High Wycombe, and they have a good postal service. Link to their website is in the description. So this is the Boots 110 Tele Flash, made in Hong Kong, sold in 1986 that takes 110 cartridge film, which strangely is still available.